D writes, "Hey guys, I love the show. My question is about Batman versus Superman. Many of my friends and family who usually watch comic book films have told me they will not watch this movie because Batman shouldn't be able to fight Superman, and I have seen similar comments online. If the movie is great but a lot of the target demographic doesn't give it a chance, how would it play out? Do you think that people would come in if there was enough buzz for showings in later weeks, or would it ruin the Justice League franchise? Thanks and keep up the good work."
Well, two things, D. Number one, you need new friends, and you need a new family. That's because, number one, they're lying to you. Anybody who says to you, "I'm not going to go see Batman versus Superman," why? Because just the idea that Batman could fight Superman, liar. Liar, they're lying to you. They're deceiving you. Now you got to sit in your room tonight and say, what else have they been lying to me about my whole life? These are questions that are going to haunt you now. It's a ridiculous concept. The question of how does Batman fight Superman is one of the draws of this movie. This is one of the things that makes this appealing. When I watch that trailer for the 1,000th time, we see Batman leaping down onto an already fallen Superman, crashing him down through things like, how did it get to that point? That's part of what this movie's going to be. And also, don't forget, anybody who knows anything about comics knows this. There is precedence in the source material for Batman fighting Superman, how he does that. There's several different ways he does that. We know that kryptonite's going to play a role in this film. We saw that in the trailer. So whether it's a kryptonite kind of solution, whether it's a way Batman develop a battle armor that gives off the same kind of environmental thing that the Kryptonian ships did that weakened Superman before. I mean, I don't know, but that's part of the question mark. That's part of the wonder of this thing. So I think maybe there are 17 people in America who will not go see Batman versus Superman. 17. That's where I'm putting the number. I don't know. Mark, what do you think?
It'd be great if the whole movie was just 6 minutes long and it was just an easy victory for Superman. He's like, I told you so. I told you. I'll agree with D on this point, is that Batman has to bring his A game. Like, Superman can show up with his C- game and still get an easy victory. Batman's got to come to play. But this is an argument that everybody gets in fights over, is which superhero is going to win in a fight if every superhero fought. And you always say Superman, but then you're like, wait, Batman, okay, he's really rich and he probably knows where, if one guy on Earth can get kryptonite, Bruce Wayne is the guy that can do it. And so if they wanted to fight, it would be a pretty even battle. And you watch the trailer. I mean, these trailers, yes, they're pieces of art in amongst themselves, but they're also made to sell the movie. So watch the trailer and tell me that you're not sold on this film. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to see this movie. And yeah, I mean, it sounds silly that somebody could stand up to a huge superpowered alien like Superman, but come on, man. It's Batman. He's scrappy.
He's scrappy, Christian.
Evander Holyfield's fighting Mike Tyson. I'm not going to watch that. Mike Tyson's going to crush him. How'd that work out? And minus the ear. That was part two. But what, as far, that's silly. You're putting two marquee names up there. Batman versus Superman. For that alone, find out how he does it. Like Mark said, he's a billionaire. He's one of the main things about Batman is how smart he is. The draw on Batman in general is that he's not a superhero. Is that he goes out there, he's a detective, he finds ways to make things happen. That's what's going to happen here. And yeah, I mean, this is going to be one of the biggest movies of all time because just those names. And now because of this trailer, and I haven't really given a chance to even share my thoughts on the trailer anywhere. I love this trailer. I didn't love the teaser when it came out in April. I was like, it's okay. It looks more stylistic. I was blown away by this thing. I can't wait to watch these guys. And that scene where Superman's flying after Batman and he's got the grapple gun and he's like, whoa, you gotta get out of here, and he's taking off. He obviously up against his biggest challenge ever. Yeah. So to me, I want to know how he's going to do it. I want to know what he's going to put on. Now I have other speculations of what Zod, when you see him there, what he's ultimately used for. I think we've even speculated what that's going to be, but we don't know if maybe, like you said, John, that Bruce Wayne finds his way into that to find Zod and to design his suit. There's so many ways. I'm super excited for this movie. It's becoming something I cannot wait to see.
Look, if I'm Superman, and I find out that one of the smartest, richest, with access to all the resources in the world, most pissed off men on the planet has determined, rightly or wrongly, that I am a threat to the weak and the innocent, I'm nervous. Yeah. It doesn't matter that I'm Superman. I'm starting to sweat a little bit, and I think that's some of the things we're going to see here. What were you about to say?
No, I was just going to say, don't get new friends overnight. Like slowly phase them out. They don't know what's coming. You got some time before March rolls around, so just to stop responding to them as quickly, they'll start to get the hint. By next March, you can come hang out with us and go see the movie.